What's going on, boys, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this, make sure you hit that like button, you subscribe down below and comment any videos you guys want to see from me. Today we're doing the youngest team, so let me know if you want to see the oldest team, the fastest team, the slowest team, and we can put together that team. And if you guys want to see a game with that team, we can do it. So let's get straight into this. First of all, we've got Donnarumma, who I believe is going to be one of the best goalkeepers, only 20 years old, and he's already 85 rated on FIFA. He's picked up an amazing amount of clean sheets for someone his age. People are saying that he's the next Buffon. He's probably going to be the Italian keeper for a long time to come. And yeah, I think that he has to be in this team basically, because there isn't any other goalkeepers that even get near to him at that age. He actually picked up 15 clean sheets last season, which is brilliant, and I think that he's only going to get better. Then in at right back, we do have Alexander-Arnold. Obviously, every Liverpool fan's going to love him forever. Most football fans appreciate him as a player purely because of the way he plays the game. He gets many assists. I mean, last year alone, he did manage to pick up 20 clean sheets, and he also picked up 15 assists from the right back position, which is brilliant. I mean, many midfielders, wingers, and players like that can't even pick up that many assists. So him and obviously Robertson on the other side, they do put a lot of emphasis on Liverpool's attack. He is only 21 years old, and he's probably the future of England, and he is probably the future of Liverpool as well. If he decides to stay there, I don't see him going anywhere else, to be honest. Then in at centre-back, we do have De Ligt. Made a big money move from Ajax this summer, where he did play fantastically well in the Champions League, helping him get so far in Champions League, but just failing in that last hurdle. He made a big money move to Juventus, and that is purely because he got 26 clean sheets last season. He plays for Holland's national team, partnered up with Van Dijk, which is a brilliant partnership. I mean, Holland fans must be excited with that defence.
What you feel inside says you think you should go on and win the game, but you know there's 4 minutes left on the clock. You know this is still a stunning. Goalkeeper's been excellent. He's pulled off 1 or 2 saves. Good strength, strong in the tackle.
And then in at his next partner, we do have someone who is less talked about, but I did not realise he was this young. I mean, Ibrahima Kone, 6'4", 20 years old. He looks like a beast as well. He has actually picked up 16 clean sheets last season for RB Leipzig, and he also plays for France's under-21s, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see him breaking into the French team pretty soon. In the position next to him, we do have Malang Sarr, who I believe has actually been signed by Arsenal, but is on loan back to, is it OGC Nice? And I believe he's back on loan there. Obviously, that means that even Arsenal have seen his potential, and I know that Arsenal love their French players. He did pick up 17 clean sheets last season, and he also has played for France's under-21s, which means that he's obviously quite a big talent. So yeah, let's move into our right mid. Our right mid is actually the cover star for FIFA this year, or one of them, like, you know, on the front of the packs and stuff. It's Jadon Sancho, future of England in my opinion. Man City did let him go, which I think was silly, but he's now proven or showing that they made a mistake by letting him go, by picking up many goals and many assists. I mean, last season alone, he did pick up 13 goals and 15 assists in 45 games. He's moved up into England's first team from the under-21s. A lot of people are talking about him. He's got transfer rumours. Obviously, Man United are linked with him, or a lot of teams are linked with him. But I think he's definitely one to keep your eye on. I mean, this season alone, he's already got 6 goals and 6 assists in 13 games, which means he's basically been involved in a goal every time he's been on the pitch, which is brilliant. I mean, not many players of that age you can say that for. Centre mid, we do have Phil Foden next to him, who is someone that's struggling for game time at Man City, but that's purely because their midfield is just has so many great players. But you can see that he's a talent when he does play. For example, when you watched him in the FA Cup, or if you watch him in the League Cup and stuff like that, you can see that he possesses great technical ability, great finishing. I mean, some of the goals he scored, as you'll see in the clip coming up, he is actually one of the players that you should keep around, because once David Silva retires, which I believe he is at the end of the season, we're going to be seeing more of this player. And I think English fans should be a bit excited as well, because it's showing that we have great youth coming through. I mean, we have Sancho, Foden, loads of people in different positions. You got Then there's Kai Havertz. People love this guy in FIFA. They love this guy in real life. He's 6'2", 20 years old, and he's just a beast, man. In FIFA, they did get rid of his 5-star weak foot, which I realized, but he is a beast, man. Look at those stats, and he has a great record for Bayern Leverkusen. I mean, last year he picked up 20 goals and 6 assists in 41 appearances for Bayern Leverkusen, and he has broken into Germany's first team. And I think we'll be talking about this guy for a long time for Germany. He's like the next big thing that's come out of Germany. Then in at left wing, we have the Brazilian Vinicius Jr. Very similar to Neymar in his playstyle. 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill. Brilliant in FIFA. You could actually pick him up for 5k if you're thinking about building a cheap Santander team. He does have a good record when he does play. Doesn't play too much for Real Madrid at the moment, because obviously they've signed Hazard and they're trying to use him a lot more. But this guy will definitely be seen around a lot. He got 8 goals and 8 assists in 39 appearances last season. But he did pick up 6 yellow cards and 1 red card. So he might have a bit of a temper on him. So just keep an eye out for that. In at striker, we do have the most expensive teenager, basically, João Felix, from Benfica to Atletico Madrid in the summer. Looks like a great long-term signing for Atletico Madrid, in my opinion. I mean, last season he picked up 22 goals and got 11 assists in 49 games. Broke into Portugal's first team. People are saying this guy's the next Ronaldo, the next this and the next that. But I think that this guy will definitely be around for a long time, and we'll be talking about it for a long time. I mean, once Ronaldo retires from Portugal, he might take the reins with Bernardo Silva and players like that. So you're looking at the next generation of the Portuguese talent coming through. Playing in La Liga this year, he has scored 3 goals and got an assist so far. And then next to him, we actually have the best under 21 player that is around, like in hands down, and that is Kylian Mbappe. He's 20 years old, turning 21 this December, and he's just insane, man. I mean, Mbappe is insane. He's got 96 pace, 84 shooting. I mean, for a 20-year-old to be 89 rated in FIFA, that is incredible. He's up there with some of the highest rated cards in FIFA, and he's actually probably one of the top 10 players in the world at the moment. And he's only 20 years old. That is incredible. I mean, last season his record was absolutely insane, scoring 40 goals and getting 13 assists in 46 appearances. There is not many players in this world that will score that many goals. Taking into consideration he does play in League One, which isn't the best league in the world, but even then he scored in the Champions League, he scored in the World Cup, he's got a World Cup medal to his name at 20 years old. This guy is going to be talked about for years and years, and I see him winning the Ballon d'Or in the next 2 or 3 years, especially when Messi and Ronaldo retire. We're going to be talking about this guy for a long time. So that's the first team. As you can see, I do have a few players on the bench that I recommend you guys check out, or these are the guys you're going to be hearing out about in the future. I mean, this guy scored 2 goals, I believe, and got an assist in the Europa League game the other day, Gabriel Martinelli. Also, fans are saying this guy's like a next Ronaldo. He does look extremely skillful. He looks like a great player, in my opinion. Kubo, obviously, Japanese that Real Madrid signed. He is now on loan at Mallorca. He looks like a great talent as well. People are saying that he dribbles like Messi or he plays like Messi. You guys can check out a few clips of him. Haaland is widely talked about. He scored a hat-trick, I believe, the other day, 6'4". We do have Mason Mount, obviously Mason Greenwood. Greenwood's come on the scene, great with his both feet, 5-star weak foot. As you can see, he can score with his left or his right. He does take free kicks and penalties with his left or his right, like the goalkeeper can't even guess it. Mason Mount was on loan with Derby last season, came back to Chelsea, with Frank Lampard, and he started to prove himself in the Premier League. Looks like a tidy little player. But yeah, that is the youngest team, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see me do any other ones, like the oldest team or anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. It's been your boy Zach. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you later. Peace.